I need to talk about motherfucking Mirror's Edge, boys, ladies and gentlemen, girls, gals, anybody, really. What the fuck, man? Whatever happened to gaming? Because, Jesus Christ, take me back to 2008 when Mirror's Edge was just a little EA indie game that got a sequel that kind of got RPGified. Still had cool parkour. I just didn't like the turns that they took with it. I wish the campaign could have been linear and they still had like an open world option to just run around and do parkour. It is what it is. Just wasn't that good of a sequel. The sequel killed the fucking franchise. I'll say that much. But the original Mirror's Edge, Jesus, music wise, the story, everything, it just brings out feelings in me that games of today can't do, and the fact that it's like a 2.5 hour game, probably, at least it is for me nowadays when I know exactly what you gotta do. It's just so fun to go back and replay it over and over and over again. I'm not trying to like speed run it or anything really crazy, but you can get into a flow, you can get some movements, and you can just feel really good about Mirror's Edge. And it's just an excellent, excellent video game, and I wanted to talk about it. Now, granted, the setup of the story is nothing too crazy, but I mean, it came out of EA. Clearly, EA didn't really write much of it, probably, or have really any say in it in the 2008 version, at least. I'll just give you a little synopsis setting for it. Because Mirror's Edge, it was set in a near future city where life is comfortable and crime is almost non-existent. The city's state of bliss is achieved by an oppressive regime that controls the media and its citizens. An underground crew of parkour couriers called runners operate independently from the city's security and surveillance measures, delivering private goods and sensitive information. At the same time, a new candidate, Robert Pope, is challenging the incumbent mayor, Callaghan, on a platform of deregulation. The game follows the story of Faith Connors, a 24-year-old runner who lost her mother when campaigning against the city, shifting from its vibrant atmosphere to its current regime 18 years before the game's events. And it just goes on. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, the story, it has like a different meaning nowadays to me, but as a kid, I never really cared for the story. I was like, what am I doing? As a kid, I was like, why am I getting shot at so much by police if all I'm doing is running around rooftops and grabbing bags? And now I'm getting implicated for murder that my sister didn't do. The full story of it is even a little bit more, not really convoluted, kind of simple, is what it is. Your sister gets framed for murder for murdering the current mayor or mayoral candidate, and you gotta prove her wrong. You gotta get things right, and you end up saving her. There's a helicopter scene. Everything's majestic. Everything's wild. Everything's perfect. But I mean, when it all comes together, the graphics, the vibe, the atmosphere, the white, the red, the perfectly clean city with nothing wrong with it, the blue cops, fuck the blue cops. The fact you could actually use weapons in the game, I don't feel like it hurts it at all. In Catalyst, they completely remove it, but they give you like a grappling hook and a bunch of other shit, and they lock down the map. But in Mirror's Edge, they just give you a linear game. And I know some people don't like linear games even today, but I feel like A, they respect your time, B, highly replayable, C, I get kind of tired of having to run across a map before I start a mission just to run across the map and start another mission. I'm getting sick and tired of open world shit. I've done it too much. But that is just me. So that's where I'm coming from. I enjoy a good linear game when they appear. And I mean, Mirror's Edge is one. It's still on PC. It's on Xbox. Don't think you could play it on PlayStation. But it is what it is, right? Because Sony wants to keep all their stuff on their consoles, but they can't even port their PS3 games over to the latest hardware. And I guess it's kind of EA's fault. But you could play Mirror's Edge on an Xbox. You can play it on PC perfectly fine. That's all I'm saying. And it's a fucking phenomenal game. I love it. It's graphics wise for 2008, especially if you're playing on a PC in 4K, it looks fucking good. Like it don't look bad at all. That's just what good art style gets you. Good art style is timeless. We're gonna have so many games that have like this uber realism. We're gonna forget about it. We're just gonna forget about them. It's just gonna be like, yeah, it's another game that looks uber realistic. That's kind of how I feel about like Indiana Jones. Like the new Indiana Jones game's cool, but it doesn't have any like art style or any direction to it. Mirror's Edge is like the antithesis of 3D gaming art style and direction that melds together with an amazing soundtrack and just addictively fun gameplay, and I can't highly recommend it enough.